Oh, Albion. So noch hier.
Makes me sick. See blight every time I look out a window.
I will never grow used. Rook, you must find Chance.
What happened?
He was here earlier, deathly ill, saying he had to see the market master.
The market is filled with the sick and injured. If Chance is blighted, or about to become a darkspawn, find him, Rook. We'll stay here in case he returns.
Come on, we have to find Chance before he gets to the market. On the ground soon.
I found another line in the lullaby that I think started as Dwarven and then became Bad Elven.
Oh, go on.
Irsana and Ma.
Look, someone took out a bunch of Antam.
Did Chance do this? He was gonna see the market master. Let's find her.
Now, where were we? Oh, right.
Irsana and Ma. In Elven, it could mean I'm filled with nothing. But what if it's actually Isana?
The dwarven word for lyrium?
Isn't lyrium Titan blood? The next line's about the elven gods. Your lyrium brings pride to the gods. They did use lyrium, we know that much. Wow. Is this difficult for you?
Excuse me, did a crow named Chance come by recently?
He saved us, is what he did. The Antam were planning a raid to steal our supplies for the injured. We heard them right outside the gates. Chance dealt with the brutes before they even set foot into the market. And he left you a note.
Chance is blighted. He asked us to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. He's waiting for us in the Drowned District.
Wow.
The Amantam, as if serving them drink.
We're close to where Chance's note said he'd be.
trouble coming.
Oh, is it time again? Great.
Look out! Behind you!
Took him down quick.
That's good. That's Chance.
Rain!
For sure. Ranged incoming!
Get clear.
Ready to go! Ready to go!
Look what it does up at the car.
Thank you, friends.
I hope he was still himself enough to realize he saved all those people in the market.
Let's let Teir and Viago know what happened here.
So what that means.
field hospital. How is it doing?
They need more bandages, blankets, and herbs for poultices.
We found Chance. He saved the market from Antam before Blight took him over.
Thank you for giving him a kinder end.
His name will be on the memorial we are building for all the lost.
Please, visit later if you wish to see it.
This is it. No sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I like that bit with the flaming skull.
It's nothing, really. Just an evocation of the flame of the last steps.
Looks great.
Thank you. You know, I'm never quite sure how these spells strike someone from outside Navarra. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming.
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Find anything interesting?
The warding magic on these obelisks is so strange. Much different than Arlethan's. I think someone shut them down on purpose.
We could put up the guns to the back car. Oh.
I think something's ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Yes. So, that's not
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way.
No, you're not allowed. I found out what way. What else?
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their conditions.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
You can't control them?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things. Trouble over there.
Here we go. Look out, behind you.
I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Actually, oops. Yeah, oh, makes sense. Yeah, I'm thinking like
We'll
Trying
need
to
a
make sure I'm
wisp
not missing
to unseal
anything,
the doors leading
potentially.
out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Jane. Crossbow. Oh. I'm dead. Oh. What's that?
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
What can we know? Just in time, as well.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
Open. Halfway first. Oh, okay.
So, Professor,
Just Emmerich, please.
you weren't that
So
surprised
what have
when
you been
your
up to
fate exploded.
yourself,
The
Shane?
spirits
Sorry, I'm thinking
talk.
I focused into
Even
him
the
as
simplest
well,
have
so
been
I
clamoring about
I should
chaos
do it
in the
sometimes.
Fade. Someone coming to consult wasn't an if, so much as a when.
We got company. All right, everyone.
Is that dark storm or...
Right on 'em.
Die. I was stone wings, okay. Wait, different thing.
Are you ready?
That's a win, brother.
Ah, nicely done.
Oh. Stuff. mouse button right. Let's switch first.
Leave it to me.
Så MSFP party help me out as well.
Oh, that's cold. That's really cold.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
That's out there.
Ah, we've done it.
This is lock 2. I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Nej.
Oh, we right back to the little boy swim. Oh. Hello there. That's everything lovely.
Those were strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
Rearranges itself every so often.
That's bad, guys.
Thank you,
What is that running name called? Oh, yeah. I know the. I saw another video on the just might have been potentially, yes, and one of them was like no in Clone Wars the Union art. I think it's Pedro or whatever Union with we seen like with Ahsoka with building your lightsabers and that. I think that would somebody said that's Judd, but he just lost his way and turned to the dark side after Order 66 and that happened.
Here's
But I
our
don't-
second wisp.
For me, that's a little bit of a leap to be that
Wisps often
person.
seek out mortal company.
If it
They're
seems
drawn
that's just
to
me.
us as flowers turn towards a sun.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah. 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 But that's the. Yeah. 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 I would be cool. I think for me, I didn't want them to be. I know that's what I said before as well. These very like similar to that type from Kenobi. You just used magnets and that, the tricks and that, or at the very least, he's one of those people. Yes, force sensitive, but he's just one of those people who never turn to anything. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's and that's one of the things I did say, but yes, several people who never passed the trials. You people who become younglings, like any trials to become a Padawan. Even if you do pass the doors, you still need to be picked. The Jedi Knight or Master needs to pick you, and if that never happens, you probably say nobody wants you. You're out. In a way, or honestly, or really sounds of one of the rare lucky few. You might get kept on. You're just stuck as a youngling until somebody picks you.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door.
Well, that's one of the things what you do mention in Rise of the Red Blade. Yes, a lot of people. You don't become Jedi, but you end up working in a Jedi temple as well.
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop
Let's see
who's
if
ever
not really
drawing these
touched on
spirits here.
difficult other than that.
You think a person's behind all the despair?
All the
demons?
people who never
Oh,
ended
yes.
up being a
Mortals are
Jedi,
their prime attraction.
and all the people who and all the people who never, their parents or guardians never let them to be doctored the Jedi or told the Jedi to no.
Trouble scouted.
Still alive? Still alive.
Got them!
I know I was talking to somebody about Nick Shatter, and some people are glad that he's not so of a nice guy. If that makes sense. He's so no forced. Yeah. But yeah. But I know that's a lot of people, some people are glad about this. He's not actually.
How do we get rid of all these despair?
Trying to be good, he's like pretending
Their
to be good,
source
that's
is
to
near
take
the
this
bell
way,
you
but
saw
he's
earlier.
think that like,
Ringing,
for
we'll
fuck's sake,
banish them,
I'm done
but
now,
we
I'm
must
done
find
being
who
nice now.
lured them there first.
No, do you know it will be safe? No, that's Sapwak, person, woman from Acolyte. I think if it was. It is strange too, it's just like we don't see off one we don't see off what the Acolyte anywhere. Like certain moments of it was good. Like, but overall, yeah.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
I trained with the Wardens in the Anderfels.
home to the fortress of Weishaupt. I've heard stories. You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Oh no.
Come on.
A little bit wondering what if it was that the old barefoot from Family Guy. Okay. What else be to do? Or archery?
Here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? This should unseal our final path to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
And then?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Even banishing demons is extra fancy down here.
It's one of the specialities of the necromantic arts. One of our better known ones, perhaps.
I think most people know about the undead stuff.
Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here?
Venatori!
What about that says?
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Wow.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Shh. Think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't dawdle.
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later. Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones in Tevinter.
Hello. Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work. The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right. There's one chain.
Excellent.
Kill them all, but save the...
Got it.
End them!
We act well.
There. That will be punished.
Finish it. Ready to go again.
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell. Is everyone intact? Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
There's the Venatori.
There we go!
The Venatori brought demons. Typical of them. How are we doing, Everett?
The bell will be awakening, but we must fight it for longer.
impressive.
Thank you. But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let me take one last look.
Shall we depart?
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
No.
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the Blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Promise me corpse stuff won't get out of hand?
You'll hardly know there's a practicing necromancer under your roof at all.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Oh.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmeric's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in? Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
Early on, it mostly felt empty, but it's gotten more homey with each new person.
For all its grandeur, the lighthouse does seem meant for company.
Did you get the tour yet?
Oh, I've been exploring, but I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
We're still getting used to one another.
True, and yet...
Give it time. We'll settle in.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by. By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Vorgoth asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
Hauntings and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Thank you. We'll depart for the necropolis whenever you're ready.
Strength earns mastery.
I see you writing a message to the Inquisition. What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter. Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solas to Varric, to us. The world's large, and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah. We worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
You help people. That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes.
Oh.
I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
And the Inquisitor's advisors, what about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Liliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
What? Like, for lunch? If I had a copper for every time someone's asked me if I eat nug.
Liliana wouldn't joke like that. No, she just bred them as pets.
So, did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug? Do not say eat it.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
Who stores eyes under their bed? I'm partial to a nice wall display myself.
Well, that's one interpretation that never occurred to me. Thanks.
You're welcome. Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Aha, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end.
No.
I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
Oh. Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
As smart as he's supposed to be, there's just some things he doesn't get. At all.
Yeah. Maybe one day he will. Maybe. If you help him. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep. I know. I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
Quiet's good. Quiet means Darkspawn haven't shown up. Well, they have, but they aren't currently trying to eat your liver. Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
Well, that must have been something.
There was a bit more in the middle, but yeah.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
When you're a warden, the Darkspawn song is part of you. You see things in your sleep. Like drapes. Even dwarfs. Not all the time, but I was told full blights make it worse. I wasn't ready for how much.
No sweet dreams for heroes.
Not so much.
Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
A late night won't kill me.
Say that again in the morning.
Early mornings. Now those might kill me. Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we... could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here
yes.
do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
Intelligent and friendly, hopefully.
I must introduce you to Manfred.
I really hope the Mornwatch idea of friendly is the same as everyone else's.
Wonder what this is about. There we go. Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Big door. Something important inside?
They're powerfully warded, and yet someone passed through these doors not long ago. Allow me.
No.
I wonder what this is about. We got it. That did it. What do we have here?
That isn't the last wisp, is it? That locked door needs another one.
Right. Let's look around. There we go. That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
It's over.
Dead Venatori. How'd they get through a locked door?
An excellent question.
Sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Are there sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
Was that a demon?
This me.
I'm afraid so. And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori know something. This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
We can handle a few demons.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants.
Are any lost? Greetings.
Israel.
For the hunt.
Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
The Shrouded Halls have been left in appalling condition.
Memory wanes.
That provides scant comfort.
Is right. What we're after will be sealed away.
We can't search the whole place. Have you seen how far down it goes? Kill them where they stand!
I see we've company.
Looks like the Venatori planned on taking a few things with them.
The villains.
Just a little while. Wow. Well, just shut up then.
I'm pleased to travel with you, Scout Harding.
Just call me Harding. Should I call you Professor Volkarin?
Oh no, Emmerich will do. This doesn't seem a group to insist on formality.
I'm surprised some of us still wear pants.
There's a haunting.
So vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn to malice.
need a wisp. Wonder what their story was.
I could ask, if you'd like.
I'm supposed to not down this.
Stumbling. Steps. Skeleton. Saw. Oh. No choice. Had to be brave. Had to be brave. Too late to cry. So many graves.
Stop it, PC. What are you turning?
There's power to the temple. It will be that nothing will be over with.
I don't trust.
More Venatori. And there's something in Dini this time.
Go on! Fight on for your master! Good work, bro!
Venatori sure made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Werner and Vorkos will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
It's a travesty so many of them gathered here undetected. We really must raise new corpse guards.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
company.
You don't burn the dead? You just store them?
Navarra is dedicated to preserving the deceased. I suppose the displays of the Grand Necropolis seem a bit exotic.
There was a girl in my village who put her dolls in dramatic scenes. This is kind of like that, isn't it? Except with dead people?
They attack from afar!
Is that the last of them?
These are instructions. Lighting candles will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
Trouble scouted. Whatever you say.
Ready and waiting!
And that's why you don't mess with the Mordwatch.
Yes, yeah.
Can't do this without a wisp.
There are no further signs of the Venatori. However,
There is much to be done. Victory to the living.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
What tidings?
The spirits.
Yep.
They've got the relic vault squared away well enough.
How are supplies?
Be happy to sell you a bit or a bob. Or both. Come back alive.
A handful of Antam have left the city.
Only a handful?
I heard they fear...
Rook, Viago and I are visiting the new memorial. For those we've recently lost.
After all you have done, you are most welcome to join us.
Thank you.
We are not here to be formal. There have been enough funerals.
Did you know? I was just turning to say something to Air the other day. Before I remembered, she was no longer there.
Fletcher.
I didn't know Chance for long, but he seemed like a good man.
Terrible taste in furniture. He always smothered everything in gold. I'll miss hearing him complaining that I complain about it.
The diamond, the entire city feels so empty. I wonder if it will ever not feel that way.
I'm only a visitor, but I don't think Treviso will stay down for long.
I'm told we are a charmingly stubborn people.
The Blight, that is the problem. But you did fight it back. If we did it once, we can do it again.
Let's hope there is something in that.
When did you get here?
A while ago. I was reading the letters. Messages for loved ones. Prayers to the Maker. A few letters are to people I would have liked to know again.
All these words for the dead. Do you believe anyone or anything sees them?
After I was captured by the Venatori, I would have said no. How could the Maker or any power permit what happened in that place? After all we have seen, I still don't know who, if anyone, hears our cries. But now, I hope they do.
Who else did you lose in Treviso? Other crows?
A few. Not all were crows. Some just lived daily lives in the city. Local merchants, people who put out the morning coffee as we headed to bed. After the ossuary, I wanted to walk by and see them again. As if I could return to where I left off.
Is there anything else we should say?
I did mention this isn't formal.
But we should do something.
A toast, then. Something we promise the dead we will think about over drinks to come.
The time they bought us. The world we'll build with it.
Neither will go to waste.
The crows rule Antiva, and tonight we mourn with her.
Good.
There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
An art merchant has information on the Antar?
Mistress Trella would not waste our time.
Hello, Rook.
I know I said we couldn't trust you.
Everyone's talking about how...
You've done a lot for the city. Let's see if I can return the favor. Come back anytime.
Okay, save. In the stream nowadays, I'll see you all tomorrow.